What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different, right? I wanted to talk to you guys about the scariest I've ever been on a deployment, right? Now I remember this vividly, right? Mouthwash. Give me a second, guys. Got to get some mouthwash going. Whew, here we go. I remember very vividly where I was and what we were doing. I had just reported to my team and we were down in Kandahar, sort of south to be exact, right? I check in, I go through all the new guy shenanigans. Not really a lot as it relates to a new guy because we were deployed, we had work to do, so guys didn't really mess with me, right? So I got in where I fit in and we started doing work, all right? On this particular day, oh shit. Whew, sorry about that, guys. Nothing like a fucking center-fed room that needs to be cleared. Something about clearing corners just get me, right? Anyways, this was back in 2010, like I was saying, conducting VSO, Village Stability Operations. At this point, we're getting ready to go out on a mission, right? And I've never experienced this particular thing before, which is why it threw me for a loop. So we load up, everybody's kitted up, I'm kitted up, you know, we have gunners up top. We have, you know, CCTs with us. We have medics. We have all the detachment. And we were pretty much going out expecting to get into a fight, right? We knew this area was bad. We wanted to get out there. We wanted to get after it. Now, this is my very first one, right? Again, I've been in big army before. I've been in some firefights, mainly guys shooting at us, but not in this particular way to where we were being the hunters. We were being proactive and we were going after these guys, right? Look at this shit. I wonder what SF guys carry. Bam. Glock 19. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what kind of gun you guys carry. This one's awesome. SF guy shit. Anyways, so we loaded up. We're getting ready to go. Now, with us was a couple of interpreters, and we had a side A with us also. Now, the cool thing about the interpreters were they had walkie-talkies similar to what the bad guys use. So as the bad guys are talking to each other, we're able to listen in on exactly what they're saying, right? Hey, go pack the go bag, ammo, passport, clothes, grenades, everything we need to get out of here safe. All right. Anyways, we could hear what they were planning, right? So we're driving, and we get to a point where we get into enemy territory, right? And this is where it starts to get real because as we're driving, we could hear them speaking. They're like, hey, we have eyes on the Americans. And I'm sitting there right next to the interpreter, and I'm like they have eyes on us? Like, where are they? I'm like, I don't see anybody, right? And I'm like, holy shit, like this is real. And I'm freaking out, but all the other guys around me, they were just sitting there. You know, some had their little fucking AirPods in, listening to music. You know, guys were just giggle pussing around. I'm like, why isn't anybody else freaking out about this? I'm like, we're about to get hammered and these guys know where we're at and we're not really actively looking for them. Like, what's going on? Where are the guns? I got guns everywhere. Kitchen, check the microwave, check the fridge, check the stove, living room, under the couch, behind the TV, upstairs, under the bedroom, baby room, check the baby bag, all right? Check the crib, bathroom, check the sink, check under the toilet, check inside the toilet bowl. I got guns everywhere. Put all those guns in the go bag, right? Now, what I didn't realize is that all those guys, this wasn't their first time actually experiencing this, right? So they knew, although the Taliban was talking shit about when they were going to actually attack us, they weren't actually going to do it, right? I didn't know that. So I'm sitting there and I'm sweating bullets and my hands on my gun and I'm like, holy shit, like we're about to get into it. Like, where is it going to come from? And finally, they came over the net and they were like, hey, we see them. They're always to the point where we need to shoot the rockets at them. And at this point, I'm freaking out. I'm like, holy shit, like this is it. And we get to the point where they said they were about to attack us. And at this point, my hand's on my gun. I'm getting ready to go. And all the guys are just there and they're not doing anything. And I look at them and sure enough, we go past that point and nothing happens. So I look at the dudes, I'm like, hey, like, what's going on here? Why didn't you guys like react, or why weren't you guys on high alert? And one of the guys looked at me, he was like, hey, like we've driven down this road plenty of time, and the Taliban, they do the same thing. As soon as they realize that we're American SF guys with beards, they call us the bearded ones, and they know we have the breath of Allah. That's what they call the minigun. Like, they don't fuck with us. They just let us be, right? And eventually, we got to where we were going. We set up, and sure enough, we got into a big firefight later on that evening. But en route there, they didn't fuck with us. Like, I didn't know that, guys, and I can honestly say, wait, somebody's coming? Hey, if we get compromised, you know what we got to do? We got to do work, right? We'll take care of them. We'll take them out to St. Mir, and we'll make sure nobody ever finds them. You down for that? All right, cool. SF guy shit. Anyways, we got done with that mission, guys, and on the way back, there was no chatter, right? So all the guys that were trying to ambush us, they bounced ahead, and they got into the fight once we got in the actual fight, and we ended up laying waste to them, and nobody was left, right? But I can honestly say, guys, leading up to that point and going through the route and hearing them speak about what they were going to do to us, I've never been so scared in my life, right? Because again, at this point, I wasn't your typical adrenaline junkie, right? I hadn't gotten to that point yet to where I'm like, okay, bring that shit on. I'm ready for it, right? But after that one, I realized, hey, most of the Taliban, they're all talk. As soon as they realize who they're dealing with, they don't really want to fuck with us and mess with us, right? Guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you guys have a good Halloween. Go out, hang out with your kids, trick or treat, do all that cool stuff, right? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, who you think I was for this video. Also, if you guys haven't done so already, go to greenberetchronicles.com, sign up for the newsletter. We have a new letter dropping today at noon, all right? I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the day. I'll talk to you guys later.